As of now, we all know that each of the fictional nations in Genshin Impact are based on real-world cultures. From the nations that we currently have released, we see that Mondstadt is German, Liyue is Chinese, Inazuma is Japanese, and Sumeru is a combination of Indian, Middle Eastern, and North African. However, we do know some hints as to what the currently unreleased nations may be based off of. In this video, we'll focus on Natlan, the future nation of Pyro, and the land governed by the Archon of War, Murata. Although we have very little lore of this nation in the game, enough does exist for us to conclude what real-life culture Natlan may be inspired by. A quick Google search tells us that Indigenous America, or the Native Americans, served as the primary basis of the country. However, the term Indigenous or Native Americans is extremely broad, as it covers two entire continents that all have a plethora of different and unique groups within them. In this video, however, I will use the existing lore of Natlan to compare it to one specific group of Native Americans, that being the Aztecs, or Mexica, who were the iconic indigenous Americans of what is now modern-day Mexico. The first hint that Natlan may be inspired by these Mexican natives is its language. The word Natlan comes from the Nahuatl language, which was the dialect spoken by the Mexica people. For the other connections between Natlan and Mexico, we'll have to dive deeper into its status as the Nation of War. Just like how Natlan worships their god of war Murata, so did the Mexica. Although the Mexica were polytheistic, meaning that they believed in multiple gods, they mostly worshipped Huitzilopochtli, which was their own Aztec god of war. There are still more comparisons between the two nations besides the fact that they worshipped a deity of war. In the Travail storyline preview, Dainsleif tells us that Natlan believes in this sole principle. This suggests that Natlan's culture values a high competitive spirit, where the winner takes all, and the losers lose all. For example, the warlike tendencies of the Mexica would actually cause them to raid surrounding Native American tribes. After each battle ended, the Mexica would order the defeated tribe to give tribute to their new Mexica conquerors. This tribute was not just payment in the form of their own crops or jade, but also payment in the form of humans for religious sacrifice. As for the Mexica's defeated enemies, they too must turn into ash, just like in Natlan's belief. However, it wasn't only battle where the Mexica exhibited the same competitive spirit of Natlan, but also in the world of sport. During ball games, the captain of the winning team would usually receive godlike praise, alluding to the part of Natlan that believes victors shall burn bright. The captain of the losing team, however, would be sacrificed on an altar, just like the citizens and warriors of defeated neighboring tribes, further alluding to Natlan's idea where losers must turn into ash. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you want more Genshin Impact lore content, please consider subscribing, as that is my primary focus on the channel. Also, if you're even more enthusiastic about Genshin Impact lore, then please consider joining our Discord server, the Sumeru Academia. It is a great place to meet new friends who play the game, share pictures of the stuff you do, and most of all, discuss the lore of the game. Our server has a lore team, which I'm a part of, that also shares lore of the days. If you're interested in becoming a member, then applications to join are always available. Thank you so much for the support, and see you guys in the next video.